You know in the Bible, Jesus said people are born gay.
No. Don't know that.
I'll show you. You nut is how I'm gonna.
No, like I can believe I forgot, like, because nobody's in here with me. I forgot that I started broadcasting.
Well, you say this is down here.
Huh?
Just a Bible scripture.
What? No.
I think it's Enoch.
Enoch.
No, it's not Enoch. It's Enoch. EUNUCH. Not Enoch. That means gay people. It's Matthew, chapter 19, 10 to 12. The disciples said to him, "If this is the situation between a husband and wife, it is better not to marry." Jesus replied, "Not everyone can accept this word, but only those to whom it has been given. For there are eunuchs who were born that way, and there are eunuchs who have been made eunuchs by others, and there are those who choose to live like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. The one who can accept this should accept it." He's telling you to accept the gays. And he said that some of them were born that way, but then some of them turned a bit gay by gay stuff.
Wait, you're muted, Matt. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, hey, let's try to get Political Hillbilly on here if he's available.
I think he's in that group. Let me see. Oh, I can send it on Skype too, but let me see who's all in this group. It's
And Carl too, and
yeah,
maybe
Carl knows.
Kander.
Carl knows. I talked to Carl already, and Kander's in
I'm
the
gonna
group.
send.
I'm gonna tell you everybody that I sent the link to: Anthony Russo, Brian, David Hinkle, Flutter. Oh, that's Flip. Haley, everybody that's in this group has the link. Kander, Carl, Kathleen, Larry. I don't know.
Okay, cool. And he looked at it too.
Is that the Big L is Liquid Swords?
Which one?
Liquid Swords. Is that Big L?
I'm not too sure. Let me look.
Yeah, Hillbilly's in here. Then Teddy West and Zulu. So they all got the link. Whoever's in that hangout thread got the link.
Oh my god.
So
Awesome.
yeah, Wes was wanting you to come on this morning, and
I was sleeping, man. I know I got your message as soon as I woke up. I was sleeping. I totally would have got on, but I was so tired because I was watching the sun tracking. Because from where I'm at in Florida, it's so crazy. Because from where I'm at in Florida, I can literally go outside at like 6:15, and I can already see the moon in the sky. Sometimes even before then. Sometimes like 5:30, and it's always coming from my southeast. So it's always coming from my south, and I have a feeling, because it's weird that people up in New Jersey were reaching their solar noon before me.
huh?
Yeah, people in New Jersey, because my solar noon wasn't until 1:19, and people in New Jersey's solar noon was at like 12.
Yeah, because that's what it means.
You remember? Because they were one of the first ones.
Wow.
So I'm saying, like, it's weird. It's really weird. Like, it's really weird. I have a feeling everything is shifted more towards the east. So like South America, I have a feeling is way farther east than what we think. And Florida is maybe even pushed in further west, and the eastern coast goes out farther east. And it's almost more I don't know how to, I would have to draw it. Like it's, I don't know. I wish Antonio and them, I wish I would have had a piece of paper whenever they were writing down all the coordinates and stuff like that, because it would have given me a lot of information I needed. I can go back and rewatch it.
Crap, hang on.
He was like yelling
Yeah.
them out though, so I couldn't keep it. Well, that someone in New Jersey's solar noon would be before mine. Yeah, like that's really weird. Excuse me.
Wow. That's another thing. Like, me and Zulu were on the phone and he said something about, like, they were doing, I don't know if it was New Zealand or maybe the Netherlands. And he said they were looking at the same moon at the same time, like the same phase of the moon, the same face of the moon. And I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Like,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So like there was a couple. I was one of those people. So it was last night. It was like 2:00 in the morning. The sun was, I mean, not the sun. The moon was like really, really high in the sky. I could see it very clearly. And someone in New Zealand was looking at the same exact freaking moon that I was looking at.
yeah, and that makes no sense.
Well, at the same time, it doesn't. Well, at the same time, it makes sense to me because, especially on the flat Earth, because if the moon was in between Florida and New Zealand, that means it was over the Pacific Ocean, which means New Zealand and Australia is a lot closer to the United States than what we were told.
Right.
Which people are like, well, how can you explain how you can leave from the west coast of the United States in California, travel west, and still get to Australia or wherever? Well, that's because Australia is literally to the west of California. It's literally to the west. I think it's literally to the west.
I got asked some crazy stuff today. This morning I was on Wes's show, and some of the people asked like the craziest things, and I'm just like, what? I mean, is that even a real question? Are you joking with me? Or are you being funny? Like
what were the questions?
I can't even remember. And I was just telling somebody about it too, just a few minutes ago. Like I'm trying to send this link out. Like I'm trying to share this on these Facebook pages, on Flat Earth pages. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I'm a little bit distracted right now because I wasn't planning on going live soon.
It's all good.
I wasn't even home. Like I had to come home to do this, and I got home just in time. When you said let's do 7, I was like, damn. I was hoping he was gonna say 8.
Hey man, well shit, if we could get Big L or Carl in here, I know they're in the chat.
Yeah, they all have the link, and Carl's actually gonna stay in the chat for a while, I think, but he's coming on. Like I was just talking to him a minute ago, and I think he's doing something right now.
Well, shit, if we could get Big
Oh,
L,
gotcha.
I know they're in the chat.
Who said that?
I got some feedback coming through.
Shit, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my YouTube so I can mute it. There. God, yeah, Carl's in the chat. I knew he's doing something. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think he said he's like catching up on some yard work or something.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like I need, like, I can't remember. I think it was Flip or Zulu. One of them I was on a video call with, and I was walking in my door, and I was like, damn, my grass is high. So yeah, it was Flip, because he said, yeah, remember when he said he was going to come bang on my window or whatever and scare me the other night when we were doing that hangout?
Yeah.
Because he lives by me. And he's like, I already know which house is yours, because he knows what street I live on, because yours is the one with the tall grass I saw in the video. But both my boys, I pulled up just now, and both my boys are out there cutting grass and weed eating. And now I came out, I was like, what is this? Who lives here? Not my boys. They did. They're out there. I thought I was going to have to do it. I was kind of annoyed.
Yes, Carl, your solar noon was before mine, which is weird because you're in Ohio, right?
Who? No, he's
Carl's in Ohio.
Massachusetts.
Sorry, Massachusetts. Yeah, he's an asshole.
His was wait, yours. Carl's
Yeah, his solar in Massachusetts. His solar noon was about 40 minutes longer before mine.
Zulu's in New York, and his was around 12:32, I think.
Yeah.
Not 12:32 as in 12:32 minute, but like 12:30 also. Eastern Mass. He's like on like Boston's Eastern Mass too, but it's more towards the middle of, I guess. It's been so long since I've been there.
Where's Zulu at?
I don't know. I don't think he's ready to go live, and I know that Flip can't until like 11:30 probably.
Gotcha.
I was like, knowing us, we're probably still gonna be on here.
Oh yeah.
I do have work.
We
in the
need to
morning,
get.
though.
I mean, like that. Did you watch Dell's Beyond the Imaginary Curve? Did you watch his little debate that he was having?
Yeah. No. Wait. When? No, I think that
earlier today. Yeah, it was really, really good. Really good. Dell was killing me, man. He was fucking hilarious.
I gotta tell Flip that where the link is. These assholes need to get kicked into touches and banned, not given wrenches. Okay, who are you talking about?
I think he's talking about from the Glowbusters video. Is that what you're talking about, you?
Because they banned Ute, and a lot of those they were arguing over wrenches in the Glowbusters chat. I was like, damn, man, is it really that serious?
I don't know why people get worked up about it. I know Ute is probably one of the most he's on almost every single Flat Earth video. I mean, I don't know why anybody would have a problem with him. I mean, he's pretty well known.
Hi, Tony. But you spelled my name wrong.
What up, ADR?
I want to know how, like, the people that I've always watched live, like I've never really been in Flat Earth live videos. That's why you guys have never seen me before. And like most of the people that are subscribed to me, the 26 that I had, they all came from the news channel that I was with before, like that I followed, and I was always in their live streams. Well, they always have the chat up on their screen, like they can see the chat, but it has like a 5-second delay. But how do they do that?
I don't know. If I had a laptop in front of me, I'd be able to probably figure it out, but I don't. So. Who is Yvette? Who is that?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Who is that?
The same thing from a lot of people. Because she commented on my first video, and I mean, she said something nice to me. She wasn't rude. Hey, John. But a lot of people have warned me when I read that comment, and I said, "Do y'all know who this person is?" And everybody went to straight panic mode, like holding up hands and stuff type mode. You know, it's okay, Carl. Just whenever you want to come on, that's okay.
So yeah, I have a prediction. I think that that whenever this map gets finished, whenever Antonia finishes this map and Karen and all them, and they get done with it, or at least they get the first the first points plotted out on it, I think it's really going to be surprising to a lot of people how much closer we are to each other, and how much bigger, how much closer we are to the center. See, I think that we're closer, but at the center is larger. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like they're lying to us
like
about something about the North Pole.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, either more water or more land. One of the two. I mean, they're lying about something.
They're lying about a lot, more than something.
No, well, I mean, something to do with the North Pole is what I mean. Like they're lying about something. But I think that it's weird, because if someone in Massachusetts and someone in New Jersey is reaching their solar noon before me, they have to be farther east.
Right.
They have to be farther east. The sun has to be reaching above them before it does me.
Didn't you say you live on the east coast of Florida?
I live on the east coast of Florida,
Okay,
yes.
so by looking at the map, it would be further east than the east coast, right?
Yeah, that's where, yeah. If you look up the AE map, the azimuthal equidistant map, it actually it's still not right to what I think it is, but closer.
Flip, you just made me do all that, and you lucky I didn't get my phone and go do all that too.
Oh man. Oh,
But say, hey, Candy, if you can pull up a picture of the AE map just for you to look at, and look at the United States, and then bring Australia and New Zealand down, bring it down towards the south, and I think that the United States, I think that it has moved a little bit farther east, and the Australia and New Zealand are farther southwest, if that makes any sense. So you would just pretty much just pull it. I think it has to be a little bit farther down than what they're saying. And I think that South America is in South America and Brazil and stuff like that, they come out a lot further too. I think everything's shifted. I think everything is shifted to the east. I didn't mean west when I said Australia. I meant moves to the east, not west.
Oh,
you're
somehow
talking-
Anybody who's listening to, pull up an AE map and look at what I'm trying to say.
I
If
am.
you
I
pull
was trying to
Australia
find my-
down,
It's in the bathroom.
pull Australia down to the east,
No,
and,
it's
and
not.
and if you look at where the moon is when it's at 2:00 at where I'm at, it is over California, maybe over the Pacific, and New Zealand can see it perfectly fine. That means people in Canada can see it perfectly fine. That means people in California can see it perfectly fine. And I'm on the complete opposite side of the country, and I can see it perfectly fine. And New Zealand and Australia are on the other side of the world,
Right.
according to the globe. According to the globe, they would be on the
Yeah.
opposite side of the planet.
Hang on one sec. Right. Okay, Kathleen. I didn't have it open. Thank you.
Just
I'm
wait.
getting it now. Trying to do too many things at one time. I gotta find that person. Hang on. Okay, I got it.
Hey Matt,
Oh,
you
my
were saying
my daughter's in the chat. Destiny Franklin is my daughter.
Who was just talking? I got to go back into my Hangouts.
Hey
Are you
Matt,
still-
this is Flip.
I was telling her, look, I
Oh,
was
what's
over
up,
here
Flip?
telling her to get some headphones because she had noise coming out of her phone, and I didn't even realize it was my stream. You gotta do something. though.
You ain't on the road today, Flip, huh?
Well, not yet. I'm going tonight, but I decided
mute
I'd hop on here for just a minute because you mentioned that what was it, Carl's solar noon was before yours?
Yeah.
Well, it's something I noticed last year. I was driving across Ohio one week. Going from Columbus, Ohio to Cincinnati, Ohio, it was like 4:55 in the morning, and it was bright outside. I mean, it was a nice bright sky. I mean, the sun was about to come up. A week later, I was in Florida, and cotton picking. It was 5:30, and it was still dark outside. So I
Yeah,
got to looking up
the sun doesn't
sunrise.
rise here in Florida until like 7:19 or something like that here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of trip you out because I just typed it in here on Google. But what time does the sun rise in Miami on June 1st of this year? And it rises at 6:29 a.m.
6:29. Yep. Okay.
So
And
you
up here,
can
it doesn't rise up here that fast. And you want to know what else? Every single day I've been tracking the sun and the moon, and the moon follows a similar path to the sun. Guess where they come from, Flip? The southeast every single time, dude. Every single
Yeah.
time the sun is coming from the southeast. It's not coming from the east. You know how they say it follows the equator, it follows true east? It doesn't. It follows, it's more south than anything, almost true south. Almost true south it follows. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it's something on June 1st this year. It'll rise at 6:29 in Miami. Now I know Chicago is in Central Time Zone. Oh, geez, big echo.
That was me. It was
Oh.
me. I'm sorry.
But it'll rise in Chicago at 5:18. Now you convert that to Eastern Time, 6:18. That's still earlier than Miami. That's pretty
Yeah.
wild to think about.
Which it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's like okay, so something is wrong with where we're being told we're at. Like there's some sort of disorientation there. There has to be. There has to be some sort of So there has to be something that we're not being told. Either we're either Florida is further west than the furthest east part of the United States. I don't know. I don't know. Or everything is just flipped to the east, and Florida isn't the way that they say it is, which I find that hard to believe. I don't know.
All right, hey, I want to show you a experiment I did with my kids. Let's see if I got this camera right. Yeah. So I got a globe here, which we've had for years, and I turned it this way, and I hung a flashlight. I guess I should turn the camera to show you. I hung it from this cabinet down to where it was shining directly on the Tropic of Cancer here. And so what I did is I spun the globe, and this to me is why they have to have a 23.4 degree tilt to the earth, is because when you turn this globe into the light, I guess I should put the camera on here. When you turn this globe into the light, like it's not dark now, so I can't do it, but, and you shine it on here, then you'll see the light will hit Chicago before it hits Miami, just because of the tilt. Now, so I didn't debunk anything by studying that. So anyways, if you take a flat earth map and you're moving it around, moving the light around the top, it does the same exact thing. So it's no proof for the globe or the flat map.
But it makes sense on
It
both.
is pretty interesting.
But it makes sense
Yeah.
on both. Okay, gotcha.
I'm about to screen share this AE map. I'm sorry, I was trying to do something. A friend of mine wanted to come in the hangout, and I had to send him the link. So, okay, hang on. Yo,
That's
you
crazy. That's crazy though, Flip. That's crazy. So it
Yeah,
works on
man,
both maps.
Yeah, it works on both. It works on the globe model and it works on the other map, because it was tripping me out. I mean, it's just something you don't realize unless you're traveling around. Because until I was traveling around, I never thought about it. But I was like, dang, sun sure does come up earlier in Ohio than Florida. It just didn't make any sense to me until I got to testing it myself.
Yeah, well, it means that's the good thing about tracking the sun too, is that so this is what I was saying. So with the moon, so in order for New Zealand to see the same exact moon as I see in Florida on a globe, it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, maybe in California it would make sense if people in California could see it, and New Zealand, that would make sense. Maybe, but still the same exact moon. You're gonna see the same exact moon, the same exact side of the moon, everything. I just, I don't, that doesn't add up to me at all.
No, not a bit. Also, oh yeah, there was something I posted on Facebook, but I went over to a hill here close to where I live, and Candy lives out here. And I took my kids up there, wanted to see the moonrise over Charlotte, because you can look directly east and you can see Charlotte from this hill. And it was last month during the full moon, which we got a full moon tonight, and close to it. But anyhow, went and watched the moon come up, and it come up at an 87-degree angle. Well, when I went back, so we'll walk back over here to the globe here. When I went back and I measured out an 87-degree angle on the globe here, it turned around and come out over here, up near the top of Africa and near the Strait of Gibraltar. Well, when I checked it on the internet to see where the moon's location currently was, the moon's location was down here in the hook of Central Africa and West Africa. So it didn't make sense how I got an 87-degree angle from down there, but if you look on a flat map, it's a lot closer, even though we know the flat map isn't exactly accurate.
Yeah, no, I think we're a lot closer than what they say we are. Like, I feel like everything is a lot closer, but I also feel like there's a lot more water on the outside. I feel like there's a lot more water on the outside than what we're being told, and we are all bunched into the middle. I feel like everything is just kind of bunched up into the middle. And, during the summertime, it follows the wide path around what our equator would be on the flat map. And then in the wintertime, it follows that, the quick path around the center where we're coming out of right now. So we're coming from the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer.
Kathleen, I already gave that person a rent. I saw your message. Thank you. And
What up,
you know
Zulu?
what's funny? Wes just messaged me on Skype and said, I promised I won't call you Cindy if you let me join. Whoever listened to that show this morning, like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Cindy.
Oh, I'm still screen sharing, huh?
Cindy.
Oh, Mark's here? Is that who
Yeah,
that was?
Mark jumped in.
About time.
Yes, it is. Is that Flip?
Acting like me all late for stuff.
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna have to bounce off here in just a second, but I wanted to take a minute to talk to Matt. Also, one thing I was wanting to mention to Matt, because he was asking about tides the other day and electromagnetism. Anyways, he was asking about he was talking about how that might could control the tides instead of the moon controlling the tides. And I brought it up later on, but I don't think he was on. Was that if you take and you completely distill water, Matt, if you distill it all the way down, you take all the minerals out of it, it will not conduct electricity at all. So with the oceans, you've got more chemicals. I'm not chemicals, but you got more whatever I just said in there.
There's more
more
saline.
minerals.
Saline is definitely conductive. Well, yeah, minerals and saline, which is very conductive.
Yeah, so that could be something.
That's a lot of crap.
Compared to fresh water. Absolutely, right?
Well, yeah,
talk
we
about
can. I
why
mean,
there's no
well,
tides
see,
on
the other
lakes.
cool thing about it is that we can actually test these things. We don't have to just say, "Oh, well, we think it might be electromagnetism." No, I mean, you can go get a balloon, rub the balloon on your hair, turn on your sink, and then hold the balloon next to the sink. The water, the just have a light little stream of water coming out your sink, and watch that balloon bend the water. That is what would bend the water. That's the only thing that can bend water. But that's not going to make it stick to the exterior of her shape.
Is that
You know,
is
but
that
it
your
can bend
bunny,
water,
Flip?
which means that you can manipulate water with magneticism.
Yeah, Mark, this is my bunny here. Oh, it's my kid's bunny. It's not mine.
That's your bunny. What's your bunny's
Oh.
name?
I think they call it Moki, something like that.
That's better than rabbit.
I got it. And there's one of the cats.
Nice.
And, I hate cats. And then there's the other cat. That cat's pretty cool. It'll catch anything.
See the nice chemtrail sky? I could just see blue 25 minutes ago.
Kathleen, you know
Yeah,
the
well,
link's in the group
There's your
chat,
fake
right?
clown.
Zulu, whenever I go outside, man, I get so sad.
Yeah, me too.
I
Oh
get
my
so
God.
sad, man. I honestly, it's getting to the point where like I can't even get on my Facebook anymore, man. Like I just like, oh, dude, I just feel like everyone, like I get on there to talk to maybe like two of my friends that are here local. And I just, dude, everything else, everybody is so desensitized and it's like they have scales on their eyes, you know? It's like, oh, everything's okay. Everything's fine, you know? But it's like, dude, you even realize that they're they're releasing heavy metals into our air to sterilize us men. And it's literally a form of eugenics. It's the sterilization of a whole, you know, population. It's what they're trying to do. You know, why do you think men nowadays are so they're a lot more feminine than they were back in the day? You know, men nowadays are very
wasn't gonna
feminine, you
touch
know.
that.
They want their safe places.
You're right.
That is too funny.
A lot more.
Mark,
Hey, Wes.
or
Flat Earth
not Mark,
talk.
Matt. Flat Earth talk. Anyhow, Matt, I
made it.
love listening to Matt saying back in the day. That just blows my mind.
Hey man, hey, my dad
Right.
is such an old timer,
Like,
man, and he
back
raised
in
me
the
right,
day,
you know.
it
He's an old timer. So
how old's
whatever
your old
I
man?
say back in the day, I'm referencing him, okay?
How
I
old is
got
he?
it. I got it. It just struck me funny.
How old is he,
Yeah,
Matt?
yeah, definitely. He's 51.
Nice. Okay. I'm 50.
And you still haven't sent me a request on Skype, Matt.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, I still didn't download it either. I'll download that right now.
When I looked up your name, there was like 20 of you.
I just have
Yeah.
to find him on Google Hangouts.
Of me? For real?
Well, I'm just saying, people with your name.
Oh, see people with my name. I was like, damn, dude, I thought I only had one Skype.
What picture did you use?
It's probably old, man. I'm installing it right now.
Did you have a hat on or no hat?
I just gave you my name
I
for
don't
Skype.
even remember.
Okay. Because I
put
think
my
I know
name
which
in
one it
the
is.
chat.
And it says from the United States. I think that's you, but I'm not sure.
It probably is me. I'll look. I haven't gotten on Skype in forever.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, hey guys, I just want to say, I'll be back.
We can't hear you, Flip.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Okay, who's
There we
got the
go.
background noise? What's going on?
I just want to
I
say,
was,
hey,
I
guys,
was nice and quiet until my phone vibrated. How's everybody doing?
You know, if you hear vibrating,
Good.
it's definitely Carl.
Hey, what were you saying, Flip?
I'm going
Hey,
to bounce
Carl.
off here for a while. I'll be back at a while. I got to chill with the family here in a little bit. But good to see you, Carl. Kathleen, hey to you. Wes, good to see you. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Flip.
All right, Flip, take it easy, bud.
Flip, thanks for joining us, man.
Go ahead, Carl.
I was just going to say hello to everybody. I'm still a little bit busy. I was doing yard work outside. Now I got some housework to do in the house at the moment. But
Can you
I'll
come
be
do
back.
mine too?
I'll be back shortly. Yeah, I'll come and do yours too.
Yes.
Anybody need laundry and dishes done?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
please, for the love of God.
I'll do the laundry and
Yes.
you do the dishes. Like,
I'll put them away. That's all. Not watching.
One.
Zulu, I used to have that deal with my roommate back in college.
That's the deal I have with my roommate.
hey,
my
is
wife.
Brian in this hangout group thing?
He's doing family stuff.
Oh yeah, he's in there.
He said he won't be around till later. Oh, he's here?
Okay. No. He was in the group thing. I was seeing,
Oh,
making
okay.
sure he was in our group chat.
An ice cream.
Give me some.
Oh, it's so nice out.
It's 76
Telling it.
here. It's not nice
Crazy.
there.
I'm telling you, we were out here 25 minutes and I could see blue sky, and now I can't.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Zulu.
We were
I said
just
that in the
talking
chat,
about
man.
that.
And like 3 planes, and I was 3 planes flying by. I watched them.
Like-
Zulu,
Yeah,
I
it's
was,
70. It's 70 degrees here in Florida. It's pretty nice.
Oh, here's another one. I'll show you.
Yeah, it's 76 here.
It's nice.
Zulu, I
here.
was up at dawn. I was still finishing up watching the
There's another
sun
one.
tracking at 5 a.m. and the sun was starting to come up, and as the sky was lightening up, I could still see like it was perfectly clear, and it was like that until about 2 this afternoon. And I don't know if you just saw my sky. Everything's gray. I watched like nearly 100 planes cruise over back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's one right there.
None
You
of them were in
didn't
the
send me
flight pattern.
Carl,
Right there.
send me that picture
What's that?
with the plane.
I gotta get me a P900.
The trails today? I didn't end up taking one today. No.
I'm such an idiot. I'm thinking that I was doing my own show, so I clicked
No,
on
you're
the
not.
browser.
No.
Like you can't do that because when you're doing your own show, your own browser pops up. And so I went to shut the other browser off, and I like, whoop, gone.
That's funny. I was in Glowbusters trying to wrench out assholes, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm not even a mod in here.
Yep, exactly.
All you can
doing
do is go to their channel.
Yo, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that that Glowbusters live feed they
good.
just had.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I really
definitely
enjoyed that.
If Carl
I
ever
have-
tries to log on with us to the sock account, he's uncovered. Like that vibration, he's done with. Like we know it's you, buddy.
I was thinking about some sock names, but no, I don't have any socks.
How about P. Mars or Tim Osmond? I mean, we pick one.
Yeah, he's trying to get me.
Yeah, they got plenty.
P. Mars loves bananas.
It's saying John Watson said I can only comment here once every few minutes. Pointless.
Yeah,
No.
what's up with that, Cindy?
You broke your promise.
I
You're
did
outta
it.
here,
I said
Wes.
Cindy.
You're out of here, Wes. You're out of here.
Just go ahead and ban me from the fucking room. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
No,
I'm
what'd
gonna
you
drop
say?
out of the call for a minute, but I'll be right back.
What'd you
I have
ask?
to go candy dandy. I gotta keep thinking.
Who got beat?
Anyhow, what is up with that?
Wait, how do I
Usually
answer that?
you could set it. You could set it for X amount of people. If it goes over a certain plateau, then they time out for a
Big
few
Mac?
seconds.
No.
Oh, you talking about
Jeremy
the chat?
Weiser. He said, "Look, folks, reaccess the meaning of the possession of these wrenches that you hold so sacred, as if it's proof you are in the movement. Have you made a video? Question mark. Have you tried to convince 3 people not online?" And that's a pretty good point, Jeremy. But the meaning for these wrenches is whenever trolls
Yeah.
get on here and they spam 66666, it's nice to have a good bit of people to be able to go ahead and clear that out, because it kind of takes away from the learning and it kind of takes away from the friendly, positive atmosphere.
I did activate the slow chat though.
Cool.
Okay, wait, somebody tried to call. Like, what? Wait, hold on. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, somebody's calling Candy Dandy.
It's my friend. Crap. I forgot to paste the link again. I'm terrible. Good God. Like, seriously. Hang on, Matt. I'm getting this. Not you, Matt. There's gonna be 2 Matts in a second, so.
All right. Yo, shout out to Flat Earth Sub Genius. What up, bro?
There. Can't believe I forgot to put that.
All right, we got someone else in here. Matthew, or is that Matt again?
I know I'm here. No, there's 2 of us
There's
now.
a Matthew. That helps.
There's 2
We
of us.
actually have 2 different Matts, right? Matt and
There's
Matt.
Matthew and I'm Matt. So we'll call him Matthew. I'm Matt.
Funny, they sound identical.
I know. Every time Matt talks,
No.
I'm like, dude, like, this is freaking me out because he sounds just like him. Like, I've
Hey.
always thought that. But yeah, I
Matt
didn't know
Clemens.
compared
Yo,
to.
yo.
I call you the Flat Earth Kid.
Hell yeah. I dig it.
And so
Hey.
that.
I like it.
You changed,
like it.
well, Matt, you did change your channel to the Flat Earth dude, right?
No, I haven't made that. No, I haven't made. I'm gonna keep this channel, and I'm just gonna create another email just for that channel.
Oh, okay.
But I was so like into the sun tracking, and I didn't want to miss anything that I like just was.
Yeah, that was great.
I was so-
got no sleep.
I was so zoned in on that, man. I was so zoned in on that.
Let me say
Because I thought I
something.
watched,
But yeah, in the chat,
the video.
I'm sorry for this one. Sorry, Wes. Let me just say something to them real quick. I'm sorry about the slow
Hey,
chat.
Candy, you're kind of coming through
It's all
staticky.
garbled.
You know what? I think I know why. No, I ended that call. Let me get my headphones. Hang on. No, those are mine. Those are mine. What? Those are mine. You got in here.
She must still be on her phone.
Yeah, the sun tracking thing was crazy fun. I did the moon too after. Did you go out?
Hey, the
and
moon
check it,
just
Matt?
came up where I'm at. Like, it just popped over the
I'm
right.
about to go outside and look at my moon.
I want to know something. When that guy that's on Glowbusters was talking about he did his moon test, and he found no variation in the temp. I did that test, and I seen a huge difference. Granted, I did my test right before winter. It was just starting to get cold out, but there was a huge difference in between the shade, moon shade, and the moonlight. So I don't know where he's.
I got the same thing too.
So maybe we got to do that test in the summer now that it's coming up, and see if we still get that differentiation on
Can y'all hear me?
temp.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're very grainy.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first thing you said came through clear for me, but now it's grainy.
I don't understand. Like, I'm using headphones now too, and I'm on Wi-Fi on my laptop.
Do you have Skype? Well, do that thing I told you. Shut Skype down.
I don't have Skype open on my laptop. I don't have it at all on my laptop.
That's
But
weird.
I just wanted to say something to the chat. Like, they're complaining about the slow chat, but there's a reason that's in there. These trolls are like full speed ahead, multiplying like little fucking bugs and stuff. Like, they just keep coming and coming and coming. Everywhere I go, it's like they follow me. I don't know what's going on, but I know they're gonna come back, and that's why so many people have wrenches, and that's why the slow chat's on. Because those who weren't here on my first 2 streams don't have a clue how bad it got. So there's a reason why that's happening, and I will when it calms down or stops, then things will be different. But for now, it has to be this way. I'm sorry.
Sounds like you're talking through a fan.
Yeah, hey, Candy, try unplugging your
Luke.
headphones. Try unplugging your
Luke,
headphones
I
and
am
plugging
your
them back
mother,
in.
Luke.
What about now?
Say something.
Something.
Yeah, no, it's still grainy.
What the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna get on my phone. Hold on. Because I need.
That or log into your phone.
Yeah, because I mean, everyone else is coming through Crystal.
Anybody do any FE reading?
Such as? I haven't read too
I got.
much. I read more 9/11 books than anything.
You know what's funny? Is I just sat there and said I'm gonna get on my phone. So y'all couldn't hear me that much. That Wes said either that or get on your phone.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now.
I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay.
you sound clear now.
It's crystal clear now.
What I said is they're complaining about the slow chat in the chat. So I would just want to address that because there's a reason that has to be. Y'all weren't here when the trolls came. I mean, these people
Kid
are
just
like
jumped off of that to go get the ball.
they're like in full speed ahead, like multiplying like bugs coming at me. And y'all who weren't here the first two streams, like it was really bad. So I'm sorry that it has to be this way for now, but it has to be. So maybe it'll be different one day, but right now I have to keep slow chat on. I'm sorry. That's all I had to say. Y'all can finish.
It has to be.
Hey,
Right?
Candy,
Yeah,
do you
has to
have
be.
Candy, do you have the option to set how many seconds they have to wait?
Yeah, I did, and I left it at 60 on accident.
Yeah.
I forgot to change it.
Yeah, I would change it. At least go down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I
a
used to
minute's a long time.
But I don't know if I can fix that now. I'm gonna see.
You should be able to do it here, I think. In your
You know, and it's
Hangouts.
really sad we even have to do that, man. Like I really don't like it. Like I really would much rather just like have them ask questions and be respectful and like maybe even get them on here and debate, but it's like you can't it's like so bad you can't even trust them to not snipe your channel. You can't trust them to not spam 666s in your chat box, it's just it's childish, man. I can't stand it.
We had
And then they said they want to make fun. They want to make fun of they want to make fun of flat earthers and stuff, dude. Well, what they don't know is that the flat earth movement just stayed up for 24 freaking hours tracking the sun so we can get a correct map of this world. So we're actually doing science. We're actually doing those things.
Hey, did you see in the chat in Glowbusters, Vincent P went on and he said that SunCalc had changed their stuff after we started doing it because they were wrong.
Huh.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look into it yet, but he mentioned that. I was like, interesting. Because I know they were off. My solar noon was 15,
Carl, who are you
almost
talking
15
about?
minutes wrong.
I think there was maybe only one or two people that actually it was accurate for.
Really?
There wasn't very many that was even accurate for, which I mean, even if it was completely accurate, like it still would not explain a globe. It wouldn't, they're just showing us the projection on a flat map. Like that's all that is. Like there's no curvature. There's no curvature. It's not a globe. Who was saying it earlier that if you go to the horizon line, you're looking at the horizon line, you get in a boat, you follow that boat straight. As soon as you get to that horizon line, you're gonna see another horizon line. The horizon line's always gonna go away, and it's always gonna be flat the whole time. You're never gonna, you can get the one horizon line.
You'll never get to it.
Yeah, exactly. You get the one horizon line you think you're at, and you look ahead, and there's another horizon line, and it's just flat, and it's flat, and it's flat, and it's flat. And it keeps on being flat.
Yeah.
You can't prove curvature. See now, if we had it now, I would be a globe head if we could see curvature, and then you can from there go ahead and assume or guesstimate, in other words, that we live on a ball, and that's whenever you would bring in spherical trigonometry. But if we have no evidence stating that we are on a ball, then why would we use spherical trigonometry in order to solve where we are on the Earth if we can't verify any curve?
Right. Yeah. Back to what you were saying earlier, Matt, about the waiting for the text and how annoying that is. When I first got into YouNow.com, Alex Mandel, which is Howie Mandel's son, would do a broadcast, and his was set up that way too, but I can understand it. He had over 3,000 people watching when he did his broadcast.
Hold on.
That I can understand.
Who has all that background music? I mean, noise, like talking and laughing. Like, y'all hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
And Carl, check your messages. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't
hey,
hear
if
it
you're not
anymore.
if you're not speaking, then just put yourself on mute. That way,
It was
we
probably
don't have
me.
that
I'm
problem.
getting ice cream, and the truck just started by me.
Oh, well, that's a good excuse then, Zulu.
Yeah, no, that's not them. See, look, already the trolls are coming and showing their face. Like these people have been like following me. I feel like, I mean, obviously not really. They are on everybody's channel, but like as soon as I say something on somebody's chat, like I stop chatting on like things on live streams because they are like crucial. Like it's ridiculous, dude. And I'm like, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that. Sometimes I'll make jokes and laugh at what they say, but man, it's ridiculous. It's really sad that it is even like this.
Just give them some wine to go with their cheese.
I agree with that.
It's like I am so glad that in the last couple of days we've just been popping, shows off one after another. I love it. It's so freaking cool.
Yeah, and even when you,
I did not boot you off. I did not boot you. I did not do it. I haven't even been in the chat. Like I'm on my phone. I just now opened the chat. I don't know who did it. Every time we have a stream, you gets banned or booted. I don't know. Understand that, but I didn't do it.
What were you saying, Matt?
I don't remember.
Sorry. Sorry. I mean,
it's okay.
But yeah, I thought about something. Everybody keeps saying, "What is NASA doing with all?" Why is that person here? That's the person. Okay. Yeah. Everybody keeps asking where NASA's putting this 10 mil a day that we're giving them. But I thought about it the other day and I realized that it is very expensive to pay people off. Like, of course, they have to pay people a lot of money to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah,
that's probably where a lot of it goes.
Hangout etiquette. Gotta just pause when you're done so someone else can jump in.
Yep.
That goes for the person running the Hangouts too.
Yeah, I know. My kids are being loud, and I'm about to go in the other room. I just need a minute.
It's like, screw it. I'm going to leave my own show for a minute.
Hey, Wesley, did you watch Beyond the Imaginary Curve this morning?
Yes, I did. Yes.
What do you think about that?
I loved it, man. Like I said,
Yeah,
I was
awesome.
watching one of them that you would put up, and it said Flat Earth Dude, and I'm like, oh, he changed his name, so I watched it.
Oh, for real? There's somebody named Flat Earth Dude now?
I don't know. I thought it was you. It sounded like you.
Oh well, it wasn't me. Let me look. Hold on.
Wow.
Flat
Okay.
Earth? No, I don't. I'm not seeing Flat Earth Dude. Let me look and see if it's recent.
Yeah, no fooling. I'm
gonna go ahead while we're on here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that. Can I do that while I'm on Hangout?
I don't know. It depends. If he already has the name, I'm not saying that they're not going to allow it, but
No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have the He doesn't have a name. There's no name. There's no name Flat Earth Dude. I already looked up that.
Even if there is, there's a lot of people with the same name.
Oh yeah, I have explosives too. But then he
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You're right. Maybe he just named that video Flat Earth Dude.
Okay. Was it a Flat Earth video or was it like a troll video?
Let me go ahead and grab it, and I'll throw the link up, and you can check it out.
Okay.
But it was
cool.
very interesting. I mean, the guy had all the great points, and I'm like, wow, this guy knows his stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I was kind of liking that. I'll just go to my